What's going on, beautiful people? It is I, your flying locomotive and faster than a speeding bullet SuperCliff, coming at you live with a brand new video. And for today's majestic and fantastic video and very late video, we are back at it with some more Superman-esque shenanigans. For I am talking about Action Comics, issue number 1065. Before we save the universe from the house of Brainiac, if you are new to the channel, then smash that like and subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on anything that happens on this majestic channel. So what are you waiting for? Let's raise the bar and go full on Super Saiyan. Hit that subscribe button. Thus, without further ado, let's get crazy and suit up for Action Comics, issue number 1065. So our story begins with Superman and Lobo, whom at the moment are holding their own against General Chaka, the current leader of the Bad Blood faction. But after realizing that the Czarnians are just trying to slow them down, both unlikely allies break off and continue their pursuit for Brainiac. Meanwhile, on the Skull ship, Superboy and Supergirl have managed to escape Brainiac's bottle-sized prison. However, they're experiencing a honey, I shrunk the kids moment because right now they are very tiny. However, despite their size, the pair head off and go inside a lab where live wire and parasites are being held. Full size, of course. And given their current status in the process of being, reformed villains, Supergirl encourages them to escape. And eventually, after some guidance, the reformed villains obtain one of the Bad Blood's guns. And with it, they restore Supergirl and Superboy back to full size. However, everyone's powers are not working on the Skull ship. And so with that, the crew arm themselves and begin pulling a mutiny on the Brainiac Skull ship. Now, during the chaos, Supergirl tells Connor to go and free the others while she takes the fight on the Brainiac Prime. However, she is captured and bound by the green villain. From there, he takes her down to a lab where Lex Luthor is working on a bottled city. Supergirl then shit-talks Luthor for working alongside Brainiac, but Lex tells her that he works for no one and that she can't understand what's going on. Basically, girl, you don't understand the situation. And from there, Luthor restores the bottle city that he was working on to normal size, where we see the full-size city mounted on top of the Skull ship inside a force-filled dome. And via a floating platform, Brainiac takes them above to showcase the city, and to Supergirl's shock, it's revealed that the city and its people are Kaluan. From there, Supergirl breaks free, grabs Luthor, and jumps off the platform into the city below. Brainiac then orders his variants to find and capture Supergirl, but to kill Luthor on sight, given he is no longer needed. Elsewhere, Superman and Lobo lose Brainiac's trail, and so Lobo takes Superman to the hardcore station to question Space Cabbie about Brainiac's whereabouts. Space Cabbie tells him that he has no idea where Brainiac is, and reveals that Bad Blood have been attacking every planet where the people have powers. Suddenly, General Cockle and his crew appear. Superman and Lobo square off the fight, but Cockle instead offers Lobo a deal. He tells his descendant that he goes back and forth between being a badass and a joke, and that he needs guidance to reach his full potential. Now, Lobo refuses to follow Cockle, but Cockle replies, saying that he doesn't want Lobo to work for him because, for him, he's been top dog far too long, and he's gotten old, but none of his men are capable of taking up that next step in his place. Therefore, he asks Lobo to become the new leader of Bad Blood, and thus Lobo enthusiastically agrees. Cockle tells Lobo that he needs to show them that he means business, and that he's the real deal. And with that, the two begin to take on Superman. And that, folks, was the end of Action Comics, issue number 1065. And thank you guys for checking out my video, as it truly means the world to me. So when it comes to event tie-ins, I hate them. I think they've ruined comic book series. They're basically intermissions, but when something in a book is going, pretty hot, bam, here's an event that you didn't ask for. Now, in terms of House of Brainiac, I think this form of event is a step in the right direction because it's not ruining the overall entire DC universe or the publication of various titles. Wonder Woman by Tom King isn't getting ruined by this event. It's a Superman-centric event, so basically it's only affecting Action Comics and the Superman main ongoing. Now, I will say everything that's happened in this book, I really enjoy. The way Josh is, treating Superman's villains in a stage of reform. Livewire and Parasite just wanted help, and Lex, doing his own thing. It's great stuff. Lobo and Superman teaming up, but seemingly Soup's getting betrayed. Great cliffhanger. And the revival of Kalu is also great. However, and this is something that is mostly a comic book story problem, and that being the sudden change of a situation. In this case, I'm talking about Supergirl and Connor going from small size to bam, we fix the situation in like 2 pages. Granted, it's whatever, but if we kept our heroes in peril a bit longer, have them really work it out and kind of play with that tiny status quo, it might add a bit more volume and more like, shabam, whatever, like into the situation. Granted, they don't have their powers, and so yes, there is still an issue with that, but at times it just seems very convenient. And again, this is not a Joshua Williamson problem or a DC Comics problem. This is a comic book narrative problem in general. It's just something to note, but overall, if you're enjoying House of Brainiac, you're going to enjoy this as well. Fast-paced Superman-related events. What more could a Superman fan ask for? So yeah, as always, I'm a majestic sayer over at SuperCliff, and if you guys are new to the channel, then do me a solid by smashing that like and subscribe button, and also the notification bell so you'll never miss out on an upload, and so you'll always be kept up to date with your favorite top-tier comics happening in the comic book world. Now tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on this issue? Are you guys excited for the continuation of House of Brainiac? Let me know down in the comment section below. And until the next video, peace. Giggity goo.